Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Fourth and Forever, a Roundtable Sports production, real coverage from real fans. Richie, how you doing, man?
I'm great. Just got home from a long drive from New Jersey, back on Long Island. Was at Jets training camp this morning. Show starting a little later in the day because of that reason. TD is late. We will be pushing it back because of TD, but hey,
Surprise.
I got home in time.
Yeah.
And TD's still not here. I mean, I went to New Jersey and back. But yeah, I'm excited to give you my thoughts of what I saw from Jets camp this morning and go into everything that happened across the NFL all throughout Fourth and Forever.
It's big time, man. You know, today we get our first taste because there are 3 games this evening. You have the Baltimore Ravens, the Indianapolis Colts, followed by the Bengals and the Eagles, and followed by the Raiders and the Seattle Seahawks. Some storylines, I think, that we are all going to be paying close attention to, among other storylines in the NFL that we all need to unpack. But I got to tell you what, Richie, right? Like, we have to make sure that we find a good time for us to be consistent. I think that it has to do with training camp. Like, we're all doing our traveling and everything, and TD is still working out his own schedule. But, folks, we promise you, all right, starting next week, because training camp is over. All right. And then hopefully TD has his schedule all situated and
I'm going to Jets Giants joint practice Tuesday.
Okay, so Richie has joint practice on Tuesday. Never mind. Starting 2 weeks from now, there probably won't be any misses here, or we will have a backup. But regardless, we appreciate each and every single one of you for tuning in and showing us a little bit of love. As you can see, I had a fight with my boom arm. Have no fear. I am going to be receiving another boom arm. So if my audio gets a little inconsistent on today's episode, please bear with me. Hit that thumbs up sign for me if you haven't had an opportunity of doing so already, and lock on in. For Patreon callers, if, for example, you would like to call in, the link is already live on Patreon in the pinned comment. Just find AFC East. We will be here. And if you want to have an opportunity of calling in on this show or any show, sign up for Patreon, only $10 per month. I got to hear a little bit about what happened at Jets training camp, starting off with Garrett Wilson cooking Sauce Gardner.
Well, funny story there. But yeah, man, I'm excited to give you guys my thoughts of Jets camp. When you're there, Dan, let me just start off with this. When you get to go to camp and see it from your own eyes, because I know you do live reactions to Bills camp, and and I do the same thing when I'm not there. You're relying on other people's interpretations and just tweets. I'm telling you, bro, it's a different world when you are at practice. So I got to see a lot. Now, to talk about what Dan just said, all love to one of our interns who's running our beautiful Roundtable Sports account, but there was a little bit of misinformation on this highlight that was posted, and I immediately deleted it when I saw the misinformation. The caption was Garrett Wilson cooks Sauce Gardner, but that's not the case at all. And Jets fans got pissed. They're like, Richie, what is this? Roundtable Sports. What is this? Doesn't know ball. I was like, oh, I did not see that. So I had to delete that. But with that in mind, let's talk about what actually happened at practice, Dan. Because this right here was the end of a 70-yard touchdown drive led by Justin Fields, the first offensive drive of practice. And it was really cool to see Justin Fields able to, 4 straight or 3 straight bad practices. You guys saw the stats. Justin Fields struggling. You see the narratives. Is it time to panic? He went out there and had command, all right, of the huddle. He was precise. He was 3 for 4, 10-plus rushing touchdowns and a passing touchdown on that drive. And the other time Justin Fields was on the football field, it started at the 25-yard line, a nice red zone drill, and it was capped off by a Justin Fields rushing touchdown. So Justin Fields had 2 touchdowns. And then the last sequence of practice, it was starting on your own 30-yard line, 1 minute left on the clock, try to drive down the field to get a field goal, and they succeeded. He had a nice, crazy athletic throw on the run to our free agent wide receiver, Tyler Johnson, got Garrett Wilson, clocked it, efficient, kicked a field goal. So Justin Fields in the offense had a huge bounce back practice today, which is awesome. But the really big storyline coming out of practice for me, Dan, is the offensive line, dude. Like Olu Fashanu and Armand Membu, our 2 tackles, are just dominant at practice. It's really cool to see their evolution. And then Braylon Allen, dude. Seeing this guy, Braylon Allen, in person, I mean, Dan, you let me know. You think Anybody in the league can tackle this man? No. The answer is no. Nobody can tackle this man in open space. Let me show you this clip that's going a little bit of viral right now on the Twitter sphere of Braylon Allen running around like an absolute monster. Where is it?
Let me see that tank, man. Let me see that tank.
You like Braylon Allen?
I do like Braylon Allen a lot.
Joe says he is enormous and it went viral. This guy also showing elusiveness in space. Like, it's pretty nice.
So I got to ask you a question on this, man. So do you think that since the NFL, for the most part, has really been drafting and building their teams with a lot of undersized DBs, that the era of power running backs is coming back?
Put a DB one-on-one or Braylon Allen open space. I'm taking Braylon Allen.
It's him. It's Saquon Barkley. It's Derrick Henry. Maybe that's going to start to be the trend again, right? Because a lot of these DBs are small, bro. Like really small.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, and I'm not just saying this just because what you're talking about, but the Jets' strength is the opposite. The Jets have big, long, physical corners. And Aaron Glenn in press conference today, he mentioned that we are challenging our corners to tackle. Like it's part of practice. That Sauce Gardner, Brandon Stevens, they're both long and big, and they're getting coached up to actually be physical and tackle. Because I feel like in today's NFL, corners are not coached to tackle. They're just just coached to play the ball. So I think that's interesting that you say that, because I agree. If you get a running back out in space one-on-one with the DB, the running back usually, dominates that rep. Oh, yeah. So I agree with that standpoint. But all in all, the Jets had a positive day offensively after Justin Fields was struggling these past few days, which is why, hey, am I right now, Dan? Oh, dude, Justin Fields breakout now. It's official. Justin Fields better break out after that day of practice. No, you got to stay even keeled through the highs and the lows.
I'll tell you what, man, we are going to get our first taste of what the New York Jets look like. Has it been announced whether or not that Fields is going to be playing?
Yes, it has been announced. Our starters are playing on Saturday night against the Green Bay Packers. I will be live during it, so make sure you guys come tune into that. I'm really excited, man. I'm really, really excited. And let me just show you a little taste of what I'm like at practice in terms of my coverage, right? I'm just curious, Dan, you can tell me your thoughts. As we got Travis Hunter, we'll talk about that in a bit. But look at this. This is what I sent out. 11 on 11, and I broke down literally every single play. 1st and 10, what happened on 2nd and 10, 1st and 10. So I'm trying to give the people the context. And this was the whole touchdown drive. See, Justin Fields throws a touchdown to Garrett Wilson. Wilson makes a tremendous grab for the touchdown. That's the touchdown that we just saw the highlight of. But here are all the plays leading up to that. Fields drop back on play action, great protection. No one was open. Calmly checks it down to Brees. You get to see the context. You get to see what actually happened for every single play. This is what the people want when you're not at practice. So I'm trying my best to provide it for the people.
Dude, you know what? I appreciate that.
It's not easy when you're there at practice, but hey.
What's your strategy? You just have the notes app up or something like that?
No, I'm tweeting this live. So I have Twitter up, and right when it starts, I'm like, all right, drive the field drill starting from the 30 with 1 minute on the clock. And I type out 1st and 10, wait for the play. And then Will McDonald jumped off sides, 5-yard penalty. I'm like, okay, wrote that, 1st and 5, and then waited for the play to unfold. And then this was that athletic play I told you about to Tyler Johnson. I wrote Justin Fields moving around the pocket, jump throw over the middle to Tyler Johnson for the 1st down. Very athletic play from Fields to get the throw off. And the next play, 1st and 10. Fields keeps it on a read option. So I just go play by play, and then I don't tweet it out until that specific drive is over. So you get the full context of every single play. It's fun, man.
Yeah.
I would love to see live Dan Mitchell tweets. You got to get you to training camp one of these days. I know you're down in Florida, but you got to fly up to Rochester, New York one of these days, man.
So I'll be honest with you, man. I have come to the conclusion that I need to hire somebody to ghost tweet for me. That's exactly what it is.
Who's at camp for you?
Yeah. Somebody that's at camp, or someone just to run my Twitter account, right? I hate Twitter, but I do understand that it's important. And that's the one platform that I have ignored for the most part. I'm trying to post my videos
on X a lot.
Yeah, but I feel like it's more me just reposting my videos on there. As far as tweeting my instant thought, I'm going to need to hire someone to ghost tweet. I think that's going to have to be the case. And it's going to have to be somebody that I actually trust as well. I'm not going to hand the keys over to just anybody. You know what I mean? Because they could ruin my life at any moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's Dan Mitchell's the name, not Roundtable Sports.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little thing here. I mean, I felt our name a little hurt when I retweeted our post that I didn't agree with. I should have read the caption first. I learned.
Well, hey, man, listen, you know what? Like, we're all human here, and we ultimately end up making mistakes. It's just how the game is.
Exactly.
I have to ask a question here. We are going to get our first taste of Travis Hunter on Saturday evening, where not only he will be lining up as a wide receiver and a DB in the game, but he's going up against them damn Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, I haven't heard of whether or not starters are planning on participating, but what do you think we're going to get from his first couple of reps in actual regulation?
Wait, what'd you say last part?
And so I said, what do you think we are going to walk away with in his first real snaps in NFL regulation?
So is he officially? Oh, he's playing.
He's
playing, baby.
Football.
Sorry, both sides. I was just I disassociated. I was reading something on X about you, actually. Just kidding. I'm excited for Travis Hunter, man. I think that he's one of the most exciting things to happen to this league. He has Shohei Ohtani potential. You know, that's a big shoes to fill. I mean, Shohei Ohtani is literally the face of baseball. But hey, Jets Forever thinks he's going to get a touchdown and an interception. Can you imagine that? I bet you there. Do you think there's a bet out there that will Travis Hunter
my boy
have
watches a lot of Disney Channel original movies, and so if he thinks that's going to be the thing, man,
I feel like I'm curious. There has to be a prop bet out there on one book that has, will Travis Hunter have a game this season to catch a touchdown and get an interception in one game?
It's probably going to be a line / a parlay option for each and every single game. Touchdown and an interception. And
he's going to get out once. I want to put money on that. He's going to get it once. So
a touchdown and the pick six would probably pay out like completely absurd. Completely absurd.
No, I'm bought in on the Jaguars just because of Travis Hunter, man. I'm excited for him. He's exciting. I'll never forget when I asked him at the draft when we were there with credentials. I'm like, yo, Travis, who do you mold your game after the most? Is there anybody that you mold your game after? He's like, I'll mold my game out on anybody. I'm just Travis. I just go out there and be Travis. I'm like, oh, bet.
And so I did.
Oh
my God.
Who's this guy?
Wow. He's back. He's here.
Does this format kind of look clean, low-key, with the zoomed in or not?
Am I zoomed in?
It doesn't.
Not you. It's different. What do you guys think? This one or this with?
I like that.
This is good.
Screen. With this.
Yeah, I feel like that would. Yeah.
That was a little different, you know.
So the names are pretty clean. You know what I mean? I can't hate on the names.
Can't hit on the names, bro. What up, TD? Welcome to the show, man.
What's going on, man?
I'm very happy to be here, man.
I thought I was going to be the one that was going to be late, man, not you.
You know what, Richie? I'm in trouble. I'm already in the doghouse because I forgot that it was orientation, elementary orientation for the little ones. And I was sitting here getting ready for the show.
What did you learn?
And the wife was like, why are we downstairs waiting on you? I said, what are you talking about? So listen, man, I had to run the orientation, rush the teachers. All right, y'all shake hands. All right, say hi, bye.
Wow.
But I'm here,
man. Dad responsibilities right there. You can't hate the man.
Hey, I'm trying.
I can appreciate that, dude. Listen, we were just talking a little Travis Hunter. We were talking some Jets training camp.
Because I was there, TD.
But I did ultimately end up seeing you live on your channel. All right.
Me?
Prior to coming onto this show, prior to your other responsibilities this morning. And I did notice I was tapped in for maybe like 2 or 3 minutes. Somebody asked you, TD, what's Tyreek Hill's injury? And you said, I don't know what that is. What is Tyreek Hill's injury?
Oh, you talking about
how long has he been out?
You talking about this morning?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was a 6-minute stream.
Just 6 minutes?
It was I actually went live because I had an internship session for an hour and a half. So yeah, they were on and we were testing. The title of the video says testing. So
yeah, I saw testing.
I was teaching them StreamYards and all that good stuff and making sure the system was good. But yeah, Tyreek Hill, he's traveled up to Chicago for joint practices, and we're gonna see. I still have to break down everything that's been going on with them being in Chicago, but they have traveled. Tyreek's fine. I think he's totally fine. He was on the plane, chilling with Waddle, going live on social media. I think he's totally fine, especially after today when he saw Sauce Gardner got cooked by Garrett Wilson. Tyreek was like, oh, this is going to be an easy season. So, yeah, everything's all good.
Yeah. Did you watch the beginning of the show, TD?
I didn't watch the beginning, but I watched the last 10 minutes because I was driving home speeding. Like,
so where did you hear that? Where did you hear that? What you just said?
I heard you talking about camp and how you were covering it. And, let me show you then how I cover camp and all that stuff. That's what I was hearing. I'm being very descriptive. First down, second down.
No, but you heard my point is what you just said. You heard that from me or you saw it on X?
Me. I'm talking about what I know that happened. It was zone coverage, but whatever.
So you know what happened?
Right. Yeah, I know what happened. That secondary got cooked.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
Ball was snapped, but in the first second, the ball was out. Touchdown. It's just good offense. But listen, man.
Gosh.
Listen, and TD, this is where we have to walk a fine line. We need to make sure Roundtable is a credible source here and not pushing.
Right. That's right.
So don't fall into that mold because I'm going to start saying this was TD that said that tweet to the people that's in my DMs right now. Be like, oh yeah, that was TD.
Oh my gosh,
that was TD that posted that. Actually, I should have said that.
No, that wasn't me.
It was you, bro. It was TD that made that post, man. You kidding me?
Oh man.
But let's get into some breaking unfortunate news. All right.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson.
No, Rashawn Slater. Has been
Oh.
carted off with a serious leg injury.
Are you out of your mind? He just ended up getting a contract extension.
Yeah,
like literally 24 hours ago.
Yeah, this is some unfortunate breaking news. We don't know the severity of it. There's no official diagnosis, but this is not good. Not looking good. Apparently, Rashawn Slater, the newly extended left tackle of the Los Angeles Chargers, is carted off the field, man. And this is where you just absolutely hate everything like about training camp right there. You're just like, this is why training camp's fun and all, but when your star players, especially your left tackle, goes down like that, it's not fun anymore.
So I got to tell you what, man. Yes, I agree with you. Training camp is always exciting. Of course, it's a rite of passage, but I can tell you I am so glad it's over. And so the Buffalo Bills had their final practice today. I'm not even so much concerned with the preseason. Like, you rarely end up seeing the volume of injuries in actual preseason games. Yo, what's that you said?
Training camp is over?
Well, training camp is.
As far as, like, practices, like, you could still have, like, joint practices and stuff like that. But, like, for the Bills specifically, we're going back to our facility. It's not going to be public anymore. So, like, you can't go and watch the Buffalo Bills practice anymore.
Oh, the Jets training camp, I guess, extends because I'm going all the way in August 21st.
Yeah, ours stretch all the way out to like the 19th or something.
Yeah, like Jets training camp still goes on.
Until the 19th. Well, I do know that with Buffalo. Really outside of our joint practice, which I know is going to happen next week, I want to say.
So they don't have anybody there for the public eye for the joint practice?
No. Like, we have, like, it's the first, like, 11 practices. 10 of the 11 are public viewing.
Nice.
And then
we got a super chat from Patriots 12 saying, where do you guys get your autographed merch? Dan said pristine. What website does TD and Richie recommend?
Oh, great question.
Autograph pristine. Oh, yeah.
Pristine is a good one.
Yeah.
Fanatics. Or just I like getting my stuff like at stores or, getting them to sign it. I don't know. What do you guys think I should do with this? I want to get your guys' thoughts because this is a Roundtable Sports piece.
Show me.
I showed you guys it before. It's Garrett Wilson signing a Roundtable Sports merch of himself. Like, I feel like I shouldn't wear this. This is a Roundtable Sports
Richie,
signing piece.
Yeah, you shouldn't wear that anymore, man.
Don't wear it. Don't wear it.
Yeah, you got to keep. Yeah,
I haven't worn it. I don't think I'm ever going to wash it again. Maybe I should frame it. I don't know.
Don't put it on. I mean, if I'm you, you know how when you're cooking and you spill something, take that and wipe it on up.
And I feel like if I put this in the wash, the Sharpie will come right off too. No?
I mean, but that's your guy. He's going to be here for a while. You frame that. Put it in the frame.
And I also have a white version of this exact shirt because we have two options on the. No, I was wearing this. I didn't have that one with me.
Yeah.
So I have a white version of it. And if you guys want to get, sorry that we don't have a signed version on our site, but we have this on our site. If you want, go check it out. I'll put the link in the chat, Jets fans. It's pretty hard. And Garrett Wilson approves it because he said, "Oh, this is hard, bro. This is hard." I'm like, "Yeah."
So what you should do is send a DM over to his agent and just be like,
"I know."
Hey,
I'm like, "Yo, we got to get Garrett in this."
Hey, I wanted to see if Garrett wanted this shirt. He said he liked it at training camp. He signed it for me. If so, I'm happy to send it over to him.
Who's Garrett's agent? Let's find that out.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, guys, tonight we are getting our first taste of football. Boys.
Woo!
Is going to be on our damn television screens. We can all celebrate. And the first game is going to be the Baltimore Ravens and the Indianapolis Colts. Who knows this guy right here? Not him. No, who knows this guy right here?
Oh, I do.
Ready? Let's go.
All right, guys, I'm back in this preseason. Let's do it! Woo! This is our Colts. This is our team. We bleed blue. This is our Colts. Whether win or lose, we love them. For the shoe, beat the Ravens. Let's give them Edgar Allan Woes. This is our team.
No.
Go Colts! Yay!
Oh, TD can never be that dope.
Shout out to my boy. Shout out.
Awesome.
Shout out to my boy right there.
Man, I've
Seth
seen
Erskine's, man.
before,
Like, he has made that song famous for quite some time. And
TD, you're slacking. I need a Dolphins anthem like that on your end.
Big
Oh,
Cat
man.
actually ended up retweeting it and said, "This is a sign that football is back." And I would have to agree with you. But why I'm pulling this up, because one of the biggest things I'm looking at from the Indianapolis Colts side of things is quite clearly the
You're
quarterback
cooking week
battle.
one.
Quite literally the quarterback battle. And during joint practice, ladies and gents, I can tell you this. It sounds like Anthony Richardson has been doing pretty good for the past couple of weeks. We started off the training camp period by shitting on him, being like, he's a bust, he's going to be terrible this year. And granted, it is joint practice, it is training camp, but he gets his opportunity to shine this evening. And Daniel Jones, I want to say, gets the start next week against Green Bay. But, I mean, look, I'm going to go ahead and pull up this clip. Him and one of the wide receivers that was drafted last year with A.D. Mitchell actually have been seeing some sort of great chemistry. Thoughts as I pull this up? TD, what do you expect to see from Anthony Richardson tonight in the Indianapolis Colts?
And who do they play again?
So the Baltimore Ravens, I don't believe a lot of starters are going to be out there. Like, maybe with the exception of Malachi Starks, who I'm very excited to watch, but yeah, no starters.
Yeah, honestly, I just expect to see mid. I expect to see mid all on the field. I mean, I'm at a point now. I don't have any, high hopes for Anthony Richardson. I don't look for him to just, become the next this or that. He's just a quarterback. I'm kind of, just stuck in a place where go show us and then, make us rave about you. Until that happens, he's another quarterback. He's a Sam Darnold to me. He's a Geno Smith at best, if he ever can even get to that level. So I'm going to be honest with you. This game, is this the primetime game?
It is.
Oh, I feel bad for NFL Network. It's on NFL Network, right?
6 p.m. EST, man. Look at that, dude.
Is there a game after that one? At 10?
Yeah, there's 3 games this evening. So there's the Indianapolis Colts and the Ravens. A half hour later, Bengals and Eagles start play. And then late tonight, it's Seahawks and Raiders. We are going to be talking about all the storylines surrounding these games. Have no fear.
Okay, so game 2 is the perfect one. Okay, that makes sense. So
game 2.
Yeah. So the Colts, but I'm going to be honest. It would be nice for them to come out, have a nice drive or two put together. Show that the Colts, hey, we're going to be a competing team this year. But until that happens, time will tell. So we shall see. But and here's the thing. You can't sleep on the Colts. They do have a solid roster. They have their, solid pieces on the roster. But at the end of the day, who's scared of Anthony Richardson? Who's game planning for Anthony Richardson?
The Dolphins? Week 1?
Okay, Richard.
I mean, y'all better be.
Yeah, you better be. I mean, you should fear all your opponents. Otherwise, you're going to get walked over. You're going to walk into that game like, oh, we're the Miami Dolphins. We own the world. We're going to smack them. That's when you know you're going to get upset. Come on now.
No, it's the Colts, man.
Yeah, and you're the Dolphins.
The Colts worse than the Jets. You got nothing to worry about.
So I got to ask.
They got
Richie.
talent, man.
So I got to ask, man, a very difficult debate here. Who in your mind is starting week 1 for this team?
Right now, Richardson's in the lead, right? He's penciled in as a starter.
He's starting, I don't believe. So according to their depth chart, so their first unofficial depth chart was literally listed with Richardson or Daniel Jones.
Okay.
He's written out like that verbatim.
I definitely think that Richardson still has more upside because I feel like we've seen what Daniel Jones is. We haven't seen the full potential of Richardson. So I would go Richardson if I was the Colts because what do you got to lose? If I'm the Colts, it's the guy you invested in. It's the guy you drafted. You want Richardson to be the guy for the Colts. That's what you want. I mean, if Jones goes out there and balls, you're not going to be complaining, but you have cheap control for Richardson long-term for a little bit. That's the guy I would start week 1. And then if he starts struggling, you got Daniel Jones to be able to rely on to go to. So I think this is a Anthony Richardson week 1 start. And if he struggles throughout the first few weeks, then you bring in Daniel Jones. But I want to give a shout out to Jet Set Fool. He sent in the super chat at 1:30, the time that the show was supposed to start, and we didn't see it till now. So I want to give him a shout out. Great day from Fields today. I wonder if this will get covered as much as the past 3 practices. It's just practice. I bet you not. All the same national sources on X are not going to post those stats that they did like they did the last few days that they will today because they don't like to push the positive agendas, only the negative agendas when it comes to the Jets. But hey, it's just practice. We're not going to read too much into today's good day from Fields, just like we should not read too much into the bad days.
I love to hear
But I saw my own eyes, TD, and he's coming for you. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, sure.
He's coming, man. He's coming to reclaim.
We should go into the Patreons.
We should bring in the first Patreon caller. And folks, say, for example, you would like to call into the show ever, just go on ahead and hit that Patreon link, which I believe is in the description and also pinned at the top of the chat, perhaps, maybe not. However, a lot of really cool benefits, including some bonus content that will be filmed tomorrow. We have to make some schedules on that, boys. Anyway, King Lowski is behind the stage. What's up, King Lowski?
It's the 4th. How we doing?
Great. We're doing great, man. We're doing great.
I have 2 questions real quick, man. I know y'all was talking about Travis Hunter earlier. Would you pick Travis Hunter in your top 3 fantasy? Is Travis Hunter a top 3 fantasy pick for you? My second question is, who is your early season MVP? Who's your early season? Who you got as MVP early season? Hey, Dan Mitchell, when the freak and the Steelers get out the way, you know week 2 is coming for you. You know, we get Josh Allen real flustered. You best believe we're coming for you. Yes!
Man,
great call, man.
Love that from my guy. Love that from my guy. As far as Travis Hunter, I wouldn't pick him in the first 3 rounds. No, not at all. I'm going to be staying away from him like the plague, to be completely honest with you. Say, for example, that TD wants to grab him in the 3rd round. Please feel free to do that. I'll go ahead and I'll grab another wide receiver, number 1, right within our own fantasy league. But for me, I'm probably just going to give him the normal rookie treatment. Yeah, that's where I'm at. Richie.
Yeah,
I mean, take Travis Hunter in fantasy top 3 rounds.
Top 3 rounds. You know, there's some buzz there. For one thing, you have to remember BTJ is there. He's going to go ahead of Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
At least he should. But if they... what?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
What do you mean?
I don't think so, but go ahead.
You don't remember Brian Thomas, what he did last year?
I remember him, but you know who Travis Hunter is? Don't worry.
No, we don't. I know who Brian Thomas is.
Yeah, but he about to learn who Travis Hunter is.
But the problem is limited snaps. But if the Jaguars start unleashing Travis because they realize, he's that much of a threat, then unleash the man. Top 3 rounds is risky, but I would definitely take him in the middle of the draft. But when it comes to early MVP, oh no, you go ahead, TD, about that take about Travis Hunter first.
Yeah. Travis Hunter about to go off. I would take him in the second round of the fantasy draft.
That's why
I would take him in the first round if your fantasy league has offensive and defensive players. 2 for 1. And you only got to slot him for 1 to get the points for both. So he's going to, like, when you look at the buzz of what's happening in camp, nobody can guard him. Trevor Lawrence publicly came out. I want him on offense, point, period, blank. I need him on offense because he's an easy target. He's floating through traffic and zone. He's actually route run. You know what? I'll say this too. He's a better route runner than I thought he was. When I look at some of the clips, he's a lot better than I actually thought he was. I thought he was just excellent at flowing through traffic, finding that open spot, flowing through it. You know how a quarterback has to anticipate? You got a wide receiver on the field anticipating the best spot to be, like floating there and getting there. And yeah, he's running excellent routes as well. I think he's really about to eat. I'm going to go on a limb and say he's actually going to be more productive than Brian Thomas this year. Why? Because people are going to try to hone in on Brian Thomas until they see that Travis Hunter is getting all the short and intermediate passes, eating them up with yak, and just putting up $110 every game. I think is what's going to happen. And then he's a deep threat as well. And has great, and he probably got the best hands on the team. Probably got the best.
Feeling that TD's finishing in last place in fantasy football.
Dude. I cannot wait to have a league with him.
You say that, but we'll see.
You say that, Dan. Yeah. It's all right.
Early MVPs.
Why do people do that? Like even people in the chat. Are you a real person? Like, let's allow time for it to happen. Let's see what happens this year. Because if he goes out there and make a Pro Bowl as a rookie or put up 1,400 yards and does better than Brian Thomas, none of y'all are going to come back.
Yeah, but TD, back. I think you forgot how good Brian Thomas was last year. I think that's just like forgetting.
You just don't. I think you don't realize how good Travis Hunter is. That's what I'm saying. I think he's better than Brian Thomas. Period.
I mean, he's a two-way player, though. That's the thing.
And they've already established he's a primary wide receiver.
All right. Who's your early MVP pick?
Joe Burrow. That's easy. That's easy.
That's exactly
Two tight ends now. Oh, Joe Burrow finna have a field. He put up 5,000 this year, Richard. He getting 5,000.
I was gonna say Joe Burrow as well. Dan thinks Josh Allen's going back to back.
No, he don't. Dan don't even believe that.
Well, that's how Dan works. He's never going to say what he wants to happen.
Yo, Dan know they gave him charity MVP. He know they can't do it again.
I don't sleep on Lamar.
No charity at all. Like, I'm getting so sick of everybody disrespecting the best quarterback in the NFL.
The best quarterback in the NFL.
It's true. Hands down.
Well, we have some breaking news.
Oh, I like that.
Breaking news coming to you first live. We got a sale, baby, on our Air Wilson t-shirt. Link now is in the chat. Shout out to my boy JT. He's the one who purchased it. He's got a lot of Roundtable stuff. He's got a lot of Jets media stuff. You guys want to get Jets fans, of course. Air Wilson shirt is live in the chat. If you want to get your Air Wilson t-shirt in black, they also have it in white as well. Also get some merch. We got to update the store a little bit, but stay tuned. There's more merch to come. But the link right now is in the chat for Jets fans to get your Air Wilson t-shirt. And reminder, Garrett Wilson approves of this t-shirt. He approves of it. I mean, how can you not? It's pretty fresh.
Yeah,
the catch of the year last year. The catch of the year.
That was one of the best designs, man.
The catch of the year,
man. A sick shirt indeed. A sick shirt indeed.
I know.
Absolutely.
Garrett Wilson approves. I mean, come on.
I have a CVS size receipt of TD and his bad takes. Damn.
The problem is you can't take them back. You can't take them back to the store because they come true.
Oh,
most of them come true. No refund.
So I got to tell you what, as a matter of fact, since we started talking a little bit about fantasy, I did confirm this. And per RotoWire, like we have Travis Hunter right now sitting at wide receiver number 32. So I would probably suggest, especially if the team does intend on using him for both sides of the ball, like you're looking at best case scenario. Best
Dan,
case
where is he
scenario,
sitting?
He'll be out 40-50% of the snaps. RotoWire has him as wide receiver number 32. So I'm going to go with.
So that's third round. That's third round.
No.
Everybody getting a running back, a quarterback.
TD doesn't know anything about.
Hold on, in fantasy,
TD doesn't know how fantasy football works.
I don't think TD knows anything about anything besides being a father. TD, you're a great father, man. You know what? Let's give TD credit. That's what he's good at.
Like, he's a great dad. Celebrate TD on what he's good at.
Yeah.
No, that's third. That's the end of the third round in fantasy.
So TD, so you're telling me for the first 31 picks in all fantasy drafts, everybody takes a wide receiver.
In the first 31 picks, majority teams have a wide receiver on it in the first 3 rounds.
I know, but like, you also need to look at running backs, which are typically taken. There's some tight ends that are taken during that round. There's QBs.
You're missing it, Dan. You're missing it. Like,
well, do they have that on RotoWire? You can see where they're projected to go in the draft. They usually do.
Yeah, you get a run. You get a run on running backs, but it's only like 10 of them. Then you get a run on quarterbacks. People want to get the best ones. Then they start dabbling into the receivers, and then from there, the first round is over, and you got a blend of those 3 happening for the next 2 rounds.
The people want you to join their league so they can win over you.
So for example, we will just run a quick little mock draft to see where Travis Hunter is particularly. Okay,
let's do it. Dan.
Guys, by the way, definitely go check out RotoWire. 15% off. It's the best draft kit on the face of the planet. You will win your fantasy football league. I know that I will.
Dan, can you stop it after the third round?
All right. So I'm going to go on ahead, and I think I said that. Okay, so let me just go ahead and take Jamar Chase real fast, and let's figure out where this ADP is. All right, so let's see. Okay, so we are deep into the last pick of the second round, wide receivers. Let's see where this is. Okay.
How many were taken?
Best available wide receiver going into the last half of the second round. All right. I am not seeing our boy Travis Hunter. All right. He's not even on the list. I am going to again pick somebody. I'm not picking that bum. But I
Garrett
will
Wilson.
Take, all right. Say that this is my strategy. I love Bucky Irving. That's my guy.
Yeah, you wanted to take
him. And then I have another one.
Who did you take in the first round?
Going to be pretty solid. I took Jamar Chase. Anyway,
a wide receiver.
Yes, but like you see, like the different colors right here. Like not everyone's taking wide receivers, man.
Yeah, I know it's quarterback, running backs, and wide receivers.
So we are now currently in the 4th round. All right, and then I'm gonna look up again. Okay, we have best by position. Pickens is up next. We're gonna go wide receiver. Let's see if Travis Hunter is even in the stratosphere. Nothing. He's not even here.
Everybody grab him. Oh, there we go, right there, man. Go down.
Where?
Go down.
Where? Oh, okay. Yeah. So
why was listen, man?
But right now we're in the 5th round right now, though, TD.
And he's not even best available.
Listen,
look. So there's a 76% chance that he will be drafted by the time that my next pick is. Let's do this. I'm just going to select somebody randomly. I feel like my best move right here. What's my team look like? Okay, rosters. I have Bucky Irving. I have Jamar Chase. I have Trey McBride. Not bad if you were to tell me. All right, for the first overall pick.
Dan, do you know how many wide receivers have gone in the first 3?
And so how many wide receivers have been gone? Okay, so quite a few guys have been gone already for wide receiver. You have Chase. You have Tyreek Hill. You have Rashee Rice. Garrett Wilson.
Dog.
You have Justin Jefferson, you have Vlad McConkey, you have T. Higgins, you have Devontae Adams, you have Amon-Ra St. Brown, you have Marvin Harrison. Like it's so
11.
in depth.
That's 11 right there.
It's so in depth right there. Yeah.
Wait, exactly. how many?
We're in the 5th round, bro.
How many teams
12.
are you? Oh, you only did 12 teams. I'm used to 16.
Yeah.
Who does you 16 team leagues?
Yeah, make it harder. It makes it harder on the back end.
Who's doing 16 leagues?
Yeah, you can do 16. It makes it hard on the back end.
Yeah, I know you can, but okay. So once again, I'm just going to pick George Pickens, for example. No, that's not my strategy. But anyway, so again, and then I'll take whatever. Maybe RJ Harvey.
You should be taking Travis Hunter. That's the problem.
Let's see where Travis Hunter goes on this mock draft. Okay. Travis Hunter ended up going with the first pick in the 6th round.
Listen, man, 12 teams and he's a rookie. So I get it. But I'm telling you, Dan, It's the sleeper. That's the one you better pick if you want the points. That's all I'm saying.
It's the sleeper. It's the sleeper, ladies and gentlemen. We got to see what people in the chat are saying about that. 12 the most plays. TD has 8. Pick 72. So it was pick 72 that he ended up going. But anyway, guys, for sure, I have fallen in love with this draft kit right over at RotoWire. It's so in-depth, like crazy advanced statistics. It lets you know what player could be gone by the time that you have your next pick in case you're trying to prioritize in the middle or the late rounds. You can attach it to Sleeper, to ESPN, to whatever you use for fantasy football. Say that you want to take your fantasy football league seriously this year and win. Highly recommend you give it a shot. And plus, you're getting 15% off just quite simply by signing up with the link in our description. So,
yeah, it's going to be a great tool, man, because you can tell it how many teams drafting, right?
Yeah, exactly. It follows exactly like what your people are. Yeah. So it follows exactly who your league mates are. And it also has this thing where it kind of like picks up on their behavior of what their next pick might be like during it. It's crazy.
Nice.
It's
awesome. Because I actually do, Dan, like I do a real league too. But that's like it's different. It's 32 teams. Like everybody actually has a franchise. Yeah. So you're picking.
So it's a dynasty league you do.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but
I like dynasty league. Yeah, that's cool.
But it has a cap too. So has a salary cap, all of that stuff built in. It's crazy. It's like, but you got to keep it year after year after year unless you sell it to somebody. But it's pretty dope.
That's what I'm talking about, man. We have NY Jets Indy. TD, how do you think your defensive coordinator will cover up your cornerback injuries? Dan, are you worried about Buffalo becoming complacent this year? Rich, I'm coming to tailgate. Dude, great questions. TD, start off.
That's my guy.
Cover up the cornerback injuries. Well, here's the deal. We got so many guys in the room now. None of them are like the elite guys, but we got some good solid guys. So we should be okay, but we're going to have an elite pass rush. So that's the most effective way to do it, is get at the quarterback real quick. Play physical and aggressive in the shallow, and don't let it get deep. Make sure the pass rush gets there first, and if it does get there, you got Minka Fitzpatrick roaming, being that spy. So we got a good game plan.
Solid game plan per TD Phins Talk. So for the Buffalo Bills, no, I don't think that we're going to be complacent because we have nothing to be complacent about, right? Like we haven't won a ring, we haven't won a trophy. I think this offseason, we were pretty self-aware of what the issue was, and that was lack of depth, especially since this team is always known to catch the injury bug in the playoffs, and we doubled down. So, no, I do not think that. I think that Buffalo is going to be really taking this season very seriously, and I see us picking up exactly where we left off.
Progressing?
Yeah, of course.
Well, you know what does that mean?
So what do you mean?
You said picking up where you left off. Are they going to progress from where they were or stay the same? That's what he mean by complacent. Are they going to win it all?
Well, no. We're going to be better because last year our biggest weakness was a significant drop off in talent when it came into the second string.
So what's going to happen then? What's the end result?
It means we have insurance policy, and it means that we are still going to be the top scoring offense in the NFL.
What is that going to amount to?
Improvements on third down.
And what is that going to amount to when it's all done?
A Lombardi trophy.
Oh, okay.
That's exactly what it's going to amount to.
Yeah, baby.
A Lombardi trophy, my friend. That's exactly what it's going to look like. Damn, we have a caller coming in. My boy JT is in the building. JT, what's going on, man?
Yo, what's up, guys? How we doing?
Chilling, man.
What up, JT?
Yo,
thanks for buying the shirt.
To come in. Let's go.
That's sick. That's sick.
I got two things. For
there
one,
he is, my boy.
What up? What up? I didn't expect to get brought on camera, but yo.
No, you're good.
So my one question is, who's your guys' top fantasy pick if you have the number one overall pick? I have it. I'm picking Jamar Chase, but I'm curious what you guys think.
Top fantasy pick for me has to be the guy throwing to him.
TD.
I swear to you, TD has never played fantasy football.
I have played fantasy football.
I heard fantasy football takes.
I'm Joe Burrow. I'm getting my quarterback.
Yeah, I'm getting Joe Burrow like the 5th or 6th. I don't
know.
Oh
he ain't
my God.
He's not gonna be there.
He definitely will be.
He's not gonna be there no 5th round.
Oh my!
I got him in the 6th.
Like say you're playing. Oh my! Like say you're playing like with like your and so your kids' friends and
the only way that's possible if you do a super flex or like a 2 quarterback league where they become more valuable. But if you're in a traditional league with 1 quarterback, TD, and you take Joe Burrow first, please take the first overall pick.
Hold on. Y'all don't do points like every pass equals 0.25 and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Every
so
pass
I'll tell you what,
or like every yard or something like that.
And completions and all of that.
Nah, TD's on something, bro.
Oh man,
all right.
TD does some crazy leagues. Scores are like probably 950 to 830.
Yeah, that's what it is. 1,100, 1,200 points.
So,
you got to play all that.
So for an actual take, JT, I'd probably be between Chase and or Jahmyr Gibbs. I really think that Chase is going to pay his dividends. I'm going to stay away from Saquon Barkley. I'm not wishing an injury on him, but I think everyone has forgotten that barring last year, he was a pretty significantly injury-prone type player. So I think there's too much of a risk there. So for me, it's probably between Jamar Chase and Jahmyr Gibbs.
Okay. Now I hear a lot of Bijan up there in competition with Jamar for that first overall. Not as much Jahmyr. What scares me with Jahmyr is that Montgomery steals a lot of those touchdowns.
It's still committee. You're right.
And we don't know how they're going to be used, though. Jahmyr might be the clear-cut number 1 this year with the new system. We don't know how it's going to turn out.
Yeah.
Hold on. So
Richie.
Everybody just plays most people just play the basic touchdowns and yards.
It's called PPR, bro.
Yeah, that's it. That's all y'all do. Man, that's so 2010, man. Come on. Y'all still on that? Y'all don't play like
he's trying to backtrack. He's trying to backtrack.
I'm trying to get feel. Y'all don't play completions and all of that. Carries.
No.
Carries.
Oh, man. Yeah, carries. All of it. The workload matters. Like everything has a point to it.
Somebody just said TD's fantasy season will be over at the same time the Phins season over week 5.
Man, y'all playing the basic league stuff, man.
Richie, who would be your first overall pick in fantasy if you had the first overall pick?
Probably Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, dude. Nah, man. Jamar Chase is definitely up there. JJ. Bijan is a sleeper, but I would not take him number 1. I have the 4th pick in my big league I do every year that I'm the commissioner for my friends. I'm hoping to get Bijan then. But, yeah, I think Jamar, it's just how many times have we seen the same number 1 guy go back-to-back?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the one thing I'm going to keep in mind. But, JT, we appreciate you, bro, as always, for the call. Yeah, go ahead.
JETS, Jets.
Yeah! That's my guy. Hey, TD, please do me a favor and send me an invite to your league, bro.
I
got to see what
league with him this year.
If somebody's available, if they're selling theirs, then I will. I mean, it's everything.
So we're getting points. So we're getting points for carries, man. Like final scores are going to be like 50,000 to 48,000.
But everybody, no, it's not like that. It's like 1,100 points, 12. But everybody does that. But you got to do your research. Who's the bell cow? Who's getting carries? You even get you want to get players that return kicks too. You get kickoff return points, all of that stuff. That's why if you get you a wide receiver that return kicks, you get a lot more points. You got to know the game. You got to know who gets carries.
But how do you win? You don't know the game, TD. That's a big part of it.
Well, I'm not saying in that league that I win that league every year, but yeah. But y'all make it seem like it's any different. It's just more categories. Everybody still gets the same points. Just because the score is up, every carry is 0.25, a quarter of a point. Every completion, you get completions. All of that stuff, man. But it's funner to me. It's fun because it's harder to draft. You really got to look for the sleepers. Man, but in your league, the way y'all play it, I would probably go Derrick Henry or Lamar Jackson. I mean, Lamar Jackson gonna get the rushing yards. I might even go Justin Fields.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I'm just saying, if he gonna start primarily, he gonna be a big point getter if he rushing for 100 yards a week as a quarterback.
So I'm about to go on ahead and gift you RotoWire, my friend. All right.
Yeah, I need it though because it's a lot harder.
Send it to you. Yeah. All right. So I did kind of want to talk about another game that has been dominating my mind. It's the Seattle Seahawks. And you know what? I think we may have been sleeping on this team. Are the Seattle Seahawks perhaps one of the most slept-on teams in the NFL?
Yeah, baby. Dan's joining.
Granted, I don't believe we're going to see Sam Darnold tonight. In fact, I do think that it's going to be Jalen Milroe, who, from what I understand, has actually been looking very good in camp. It sounds like Colorado State wide receiver Torrey Horton has also looked very impressive. Nick Eminwari from South Carolina has also been doing his thing. What exactly are we expecting from this team? And is it too soon for me to say that Seattle could potentially be a sleeper in the 2025 season? Remember, this NFC West division has a relatively easy schedule. I will leave that. And somebody please block the bot, for the love of God. Richie.
If we get a bot, that means we're thriving.
Richie, what you got, man?
I think that the Seattle Seahawks is the team that I'm looking at, and I think that you're right on there, man. You're right on there. No one's looking at them as a team. I think they got real talent. I like their coaching staff. They're still unproven, the coaching staff, but I still like them. They revitalized Geno a little bit. Now Geno's with the Raiders with Pete Carroll. I like their team, man. I'm excited to see what they look like this year. I obviously have a soft spot for Sam, but I think people are discrediting Sam with the Vikings. But I definitely feel like people are forgetting the element that he brought. So that's my thoughts.
It's pretty crazy because honestly, I do pull up the roster, and based off of reports that I'm hearing from camp, I don't think I hate it. Look at this. All right. You have Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet, which I think is probably a pretty slept-on running back duo. I think that we can all admit to that. You have JSN, you have Cooper Kupp, and Torrey Horton, who has apparently been doing and looking very good in training camp by itself. Not a terrible offensive line either. Love Gray Zabel at left guard. He was somebody I was really looking at. And a pretty solid defense, if you ask me as well. TD, as you're looking at the roster, could the Seahawks be a sleeper in your eyes?
Could be.
They're going to be competitive. I mean, they're going to be solid, but at the end of the day, their quarterback, I mean, he's good enough not to be good enough. I mean, he makes that category. He used to be bad to me, but now he's good, but it's not going to be enough to get him over the hump in that division. That division is tough. All of those teams have good rosters and good teams in it, but can you get over the hump in that division? And it's going to be tough to do that. He's going to have to play high-level court, and he has moments where he does, but can he sustain? That's the problem. Can he play against the best teams in the NFL and play at a high level? I just don't see it. I know Richie's high on it, but I don't.
It's those damn Seattle Seahawks, man. We're going to be getting our first taste of football, folks. I cannot wait. You will notice once this stream ends, you will be redirected to the Bills Roundtable channel, which is set to start in 20 minutes. So if there are any Bills fans in here, which I'm assuming that there are, please do me a favor, guys. Stick around, smash that like button on your way in, and subscribe. It is myself, Z-Bot, and Kevin Masari and Bills Bunker, unpacking all of the major storylines coming out of Bills camp. We are also going to be previewing the Giants preseason game, what we are going to be looking for, of course, addressing the James Cook situation and the whole nine. All right. If you are a Patreon contributor, then guess what? You can call into that show as well. Same exact format that you see on Fourth and Forever. Richie, what do you got to say to the audience right before we send them off?
Yeah, so what I've been doing this last 20 minutes, I've been trying to surprise you guys and set up something, but I failed. Today, Madden is out, and I was going to surprise you guys and share my Madden screen and start playing Madden like while we're on live. But yeah, I got to figure out my Elgato capture card.
Madden is out.
Madden came out today for early access. Yeah. I'm going to be playing Madden today. I may or may not make a video or something wrong around Madden. I'm always excited when Madden comes around. But yeah, I was trying to figure out my Elgato capture card and start streaming Madden while we're on this show, but failed miserably. So with that, enjoy football tonight. Enjoy the Bills Roundtable. Someone asked, where's the Jets Roundtable? The Jets Roundtable is coming. Just stay tuned. And yeah, we're excited.
Hey, Dan, when am I going to get an invite to the Bills Roundtable?
So you can call.
You're not invited. You're not invited.
I got to
we have some callers.
Oh,
I mean, not callers. Super chats, though. Miami Vibes, 99 cents.
Bro.
What the?
Oh, this is I got
Dude, holy hell, bro.
Dan, I got a trivia question. This is a good one
ahead.
that came out today. All right. In Antarctica, for the last 140 years, it snowed every single day. If you had $1 million, how much money would you bet that it'll snow tomorrow?
It snowed every single day for 140 years.
Yeah.
How much would I bet? How much would I bet on whether
I'll
or
give
not
you a hint. It's actually
snowing?
common sense.
I mean,
Everything you own?
Yeah, I bet $1 million.
Oh,
Everything you own?
You have $1 million. Damn.
Huh?
So the Bills haven't won a Super Bowl in 140 years. So why do you keep on thinking that this year is any different?
Because
Wow.
it is. Because it is. Because it is. my
Wow,
friend.
you got him there. That was good. That was
How
good,
did I
man.
know? You set me up, man. You set me up. You set me up. I knew you were going there. A part of me knew you were going there. You know?
Damn,
You
TD
bet
got
on
him too. Got him. Damn, got me
Yeah,
too.
I heard that one today about the Cowboys. It was pretty funny. A wife did
See,
it
you
to
gotta
her
steal. I
husband.
thought you were intelligent, man. Damn.
Yeah, but a wife did it to her husband. She was like, "It rained. I mean, it snowed for 30 years since it snowed every day." And then he was like, "Yeah, I'll put everything on it." And she said, "Well, you've been following the Cowboys for 30 years and they never won again." And he got mad and walked off. But it was pretty. I said, "I got to do that today. I got to get him."
140 years kind of hits different.
Save it all.
Yeah,
Save
but
it all.
it's the Bills.
All right.
I
You
could
could have
have wait
done it with the
longer.
Jets too.
I could have wait longer.
Folks, 186 of you are currently in right now.
Dan's like,
Smash that like button. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you over on the Bills Roundtable in 18 minutes. Until then, see you soon. Peace.